Hey guys, how's it going? So at the end of the last episode, we had just ripped apart the car and realized and diagnosed that the axle had been snapped in half. We had a couple options as far as what we would do for a replacement for this. Now, I know I had got a lot of comments in the last video about people saying, hey, did you go with the Hellcat axles? Did you go with the Hellcat axles? Did you check out those Hellcat axles? Now, unfortunately, that is not an option for me. My car is in 2009, and the 2009 cars had a different differential in them. So I couldn't even swap those with a manual Hellcat because after 15, they upgraded the differential. So the axles from the newer Hellcats will not work with the older 2009 to 2014, I believe, style manual diffs. So that was not an option for me. Right off the bat, I could not use Hellcat axles. If you have a 15 and plus car and you do snap your axles, that is a great cost-effective option for a much stronger axle than what came in your RT from the factory. So with Hellcat axles not available to me, I had two options. Now one, I could replace it with the factory axle again and just hope that for some miracle I don't snap it at the track again on another hard launch. So we looked into it. It's not really a route I wanted to go, but we looked into it anyways just to weigh all the options, just kind of get all the facts before we made a final decision. Now, the factory axles for the 2009 to 14 model 5.7 6-speed Challengers, they are on back order with no estimated date of delivery. And we could see that there was like a 30-some person wait list already. And of those 30-some people that were already waiting for axles, they had literally no idea when those people would get them. So I could be waiting for 6 months, I could be waiting for a year, who knows? I mean, the rest of the entire summer I could go by and I would not get new axles for my car. So having said that, I started looking at other options. With the help of my good friend Matt, we started combing around and seeing what was a really good replacement option for my car, my style diff, for axles that weren't going to snap on me and hold up to the beating that I give them on the hard launches at the track. And we came across these. Now these axles are from the Driveshaft shop. Say that 3 times quickly. These axles are from the Driveshaft shop and they are rated for 1400 horsepower. These are more than enough for any kind of build that I'm going to throw at my car, and they should last the lifetime of the car. Now that's just a little less than twice the price of the factory axles, but the good news there is they're custom built to order and I could get them shipped. They said within 6 weeks, but they actually arrived extremely quickly. I think it was literally like a 2-week wait and I had them on my doorstep. So super big shout out to the Driveshaft shop. Honestly guys, thank you so much. Love these axles. The one thing about replacing your axles is you have to reuse these rings and these guys. If you mess them up, you have to order new axles from the factory. That's the only spot you're going to get these from. So you have to be super, super careful when taking these off, not to damage them or wreck them in any way, because you have to reuse those. If you wreck them, you're in trouble. So that is our only caveat here. We just got to be super careful taking these off, and then everything should go smooth after that.
So that's what your ABS sensor picks up on. It's like a little magnet with lines, and that's what gives you your speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. So
yeah, just so gingerly. Yeah, it's coming right off. Nice work.
there we go. So this is the driver's side. about right.
There we go. That's it. Yeah, look at that suspension, do suspension stuff.
It's moving.
Sway bar's moving.
Remember how high up we needed it.
You're lifting it off
I was going to say lifting it off there, so that's got to be about it.
That's probably all you got. That's a good... This guy's definitely heavier than the stock one. Okay.
Ring on there, that ring. Yep, keep on.
Nice and gently. Oh, yeah. Oh, like a glove.
Just like butter.
Like a glove. Man, this new axle's all shiny. And in one piece.
The Bluetooth has connected.
Yes. Okay.
I like a glove.
There we go. Okay, relax.
No, just hold it up and I'll put it down.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. Put it down.
Not in my own face, preferably.
Yeah.
Okay, some blue Loctite on that. And then apply some brakes.
Do some strong hold on the pedal.
Do some tightening. Oh man, I missed it in this thing.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Good and tight.
Mucho braking.
Okay.
Man, yours is way more fancy than mine. Now that we got the axles kind of slid in, we got to throw the tires back on and put the ramps back under it so we can have the car sitting roughly at ride height and get the suspension back up so these can go straight into the diff when we install the diff. So next step, after the axles are just loosely placed, put the tires in, get them on ramps, get that suspension sitting how it's supposed to.
Jeez. I thought I was hard on tires.
What do you mean?
You're on the wear bars already.
What?
Oh, the first wear bars.
Yeah.
You should do it soon, and then you should really replace your tires, and then Brad, where he replaces his tires.
Yeah, that's usually how
That's when you see cords.
That's, yeah, we did see a couple there. We sure did.
Saved your life.
Yeah, you did.
Just boom! Did you see the inside of your tires?
Just wanted to inspect them to see how they were built.
Yeah. Yeah, cords are there.
Just wanted to see how they were manufactured.
Tell you what, you get your use out of it. Just like that axle.
Clean some stuff out.
Yeah, just those back threads where that bolt goes through.
Yep.
Those are not very happy. Because of course they use blue Loctite and it's aluminum.
Look dirty.
Yeah, just left a little bit of a dust. They kind of sweat a little bit when they're pushed really hard. Don't know what you're talking about.
Definitely didn't apply to me at all.
Okay. So
The angle's
we're
really
also
shitty.
gonna have to, yeah.
Right.
Go up with the jack.
Okay.
Okay, go a little more. Okay, now see if you can stab that.
Okay, it's getting there. Up a little more.
See if you can get it in more.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. We have insertion.
Okay.
That's helping. It's in. There we go. Huh. Actually twerked.
See, that's it in the snap ring in its groove, and you know, if it was just solid, it could still pop out.
Oh, okay.
So that's one thing you always check, that
So
pull
that means
back and forth, it's seated
it's
in there.
locked in there, so
Yeah.
it can't move.
So that is locked in.
Sick.
Now I'm hoping
We can get the other side.
we can.
Do you have the right angle that you can sort of get it?
I need to really turn this.
That's okay. We have play.
Come forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I got more. It's gonna be a little bit of squeeze. I got some twist if you need to.
Now I'm wondering if we need to come down.
I can.
For it to get in there.
Just to start it?
Yeah, let's come down.
Okay, come down a little, nice and gentle.
And stop.
Okay. Got hands on the diff. Oh, that sounds promising.
Okay, we're on our way in.
Sounds promising.
Okay, go up a little bit.
Okay, coming up. Yeah, there we go. Coming up.
Up some more.
More upping.
Up some more. Okay, now just hold and go up a bit.
Get the angle a little better.
Yeah, so it's more straight.
Something like that.
A little more. Okay.
That help?
Yeah.
So if we go up a little more, we can start this bolt, and that's going to stop this from moving very much.
Try go up some more. It is just also the stupid drive shaft that we had a hell of a time getting into place. Okay, stop there.
Yep. That's exciting.
That's him.
So I imagine you're going to want some upping. Work on cars.
Okay. Yeah, be a mechanic, he said. It's fun, they said.
Yeah.
Okay, go up.
A little more.
A little more, yeah. Oop, good.
That feels like it's going. Yep.
You know what? Pull pretty good.
Try it.
Okay. Oh, we're moving.
Yay.
So,
Yeah, help me out.
yeah, put it there.
Okay. I can just blindly pull.
Okay, let off. I'm gonna try just tap it in.
I'm just gonna slip this over this way. There we go.
Yeah, the whole thing's kind of gotta go this way. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have exhaust. So now, of course, the big question that everybody wants to know is, how are the new axles? Well, honestly, this isn't the first time that I've driven after installing the axles. That was actually a little bit ago that I installed them. But I can say that the very first drive, I took the missus with me. And the very first drive with those new axles, the first thing immediately she said, and she noticed it right away too, is, oh my God, the car is so much smoother. And I noticed it too, right off the bat. Just a lot of the clunking, and you know, when I would going at slow speeds and I just let off my foot off the accelerator and it would kind of clunk, that is completely gone. It's just way smoother and feels a lot more solid. And I don't know if it's just like the fitment of them is a little bit tighter tolerance than my old axles. I really don't know, because they seem like they were pretty close to the same when we installed them. But one very pleasant side effect of putting Driveshaft shop 1400 horsepower axles in your Challenger is it actually leads to a smoother ride. Now, one thing I haven't gotten a chance to do with these new axles is take them out to the track and really give them a hard launch, but they're rated for 1400 horsepower. I'm sure the 432 horsepower I'm putting down at the rear wheels isn't going to bother them any. Having said that, I figure we might as well give it a hard launch just to show you guys they feel really solid. So let's give it a go. And solid. Nice. And honestly, they feel really solid. So we'll give it one more really hard launch here. Spin it a little. And there we go. So yeah, all in all, the two great things that I can take away from this install is A, super strong, heavy-duty 1400 horsepower axles will make your ride way smoother. Did in my case, which is great. And second, I don't really have to worry about braking them. It's one less thing I have to worry about braking if I'm going to do some really hard launches with sticky tires down at the track. Anyways, guys, thanks for following me along on this install, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.